Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to this boot camp. I'm so excited to welcome you here. I am so excited that you have either said that you're ready to make a change or you're ready to recommit to your goals. If you've been on this journey a long time. This is hosted by a group by Team BusyFit. I am the founder of Team BusyFit. My name, for those of you that don't actually know me, Chris Parrott, and I am here. I just want to tell you something about me real quick so that you understand where we're all coming from. So I am a busy working mom. I have a full-time career. I'm a senior HR specialist with the Air Force, and I have two small boys that are 5 and 7. They are crazy, busy energy, rambunctious. I have a husband that's working on his PhD as well as a full-time career as well. So yeah, we're busy. Like, I get it. Like, I talk to all of you all of the time, whether you're new moms, whether you work outside the home, if you're stay-at-home moms, it doesn't matter. We are all busy. And we need to accept that. That's why I named the team BusyFit, because we will make busy work. We are going to have our time filled regardless of what we end up doing. So if you have said that, oh, I am too busy to do something, you already have a self-defeating attitude. But that's not what you guys have said. You guys have said, I want to be part of this boot camp. I want to live a healthier life. And I can do that. And I will commit and I will make that time for myself. And that's really exciting. It's scary too at the same time. I remember when I first started this. I started this journey when my youngest was 1.5 years old. I was sitting on the couch on a Saturday morning in December, and he came over to take my hand and just to play with him. He just wanted me to get off the couch and play with him, and I couldn't do it. I had zero energy. I was overwhelmed at work. I was overwhelmed with being a mom of 2 small kids. And for a lot of you, I think you can identify with that. But it was right then and there I said something had to change. I had to do something about where my energy was going to come from to live a healthier life, because I wasn't living healthy. I was not eating well. I was not taking care of myself. And I didn't have balance either. That's another thing that we're going to talk about in this group that's really important, is finding that balance. And so I committed. It was not easy. I committed to a 30-minute program. I had no idea where I was going to find the time. But I made it happen. And it was one of the best things I ever did, because not only I had known Beachbody products before, but they had just introduced this coaching concept. And the coaching concept, coach with accountability, and we run these challenge groups, and we check in daily. And that is what was like the difference for me, because I had done so many things before in the past. And I'll tell you, quick fixes, I've done pills and powders and, you name it, and all the crazy things that we do that were fad diets that were not intended for us to be long-term healthy. And it wasn't until I got into this accountability group and I started learning about what my body needs, and eating healthy and eating clean and eating balanced, and that we don't have to be perfect, and that every single time that we do stumble, because we will stumble, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. When we do stumble, what do we do? And it used to be I would go into this binge and I would just spiral and lose all of the results that I had. And I would turn around and I'd be right back in the same place again. And never was I consistent with my actions. So I'm here. Fast forward to today, this challenge group worked really great for me. Then the 21-day fix, the nutrition, the portion control containers got introduced. And so not only did I finally get exercise worked into my day where I was feeling better about myself, didn't have the greatest results because my eating still wasn't all that great, but it was getting better. But when the 21-day fix portion control got introduced, guys, this was what was this light bulb. It changed for me. I was like, oh, I can have carbs, I can have cheese, I can have like all of my favorites, but we just have to have it in moderation and control. And for that resonated for me. And it was really smart too. I didn't have to think like any complex math problems. I can eat this much, but not this much only on this day if I'm doing this. No, here is my set plan. It's meant for a lifestyle. It was meant for me to be able to design it around a busy lifestyle with my family, a lot of family-friendly recipes, and a lot of really great things that I was able to start to figure out to incorporate this into a lifestyle. 70 pounds later, I've lost 70 pounds following this. I've maintained it. Even when I went through some health issues this past fall and did gain some weight, I never lost sight of the fact that I was on a journey. Like I knew, even though I was gaining the weight and there was the health things and I didn't know what was going on, I still had my support. I still had my network. And that helped get me through really dark times. And so that's what this does. This isn't just get up, work out, push play or push play and do your workout, it helps create a lifestyle, a community, these people that you want to be around, to get that support, to ask questions of. This is in a closed group, so this is in a safe environment, so you are able to ask these questions. You don't have to be a rah-rah cheerleader. I am not. I am very snarky and sarcastic, and so just expect that right now. I like to cuss, and I like to drink wine, so it's not, don't look at me like I'm some health nut and I'm going to tell you that you have to go out and eat bird seeds all the time. Like, I don't even like to eat salad, but I have committed to eating and finding things that work for me. There is not a one size fits all for all of you. Just know that right now. I'm going to share what works for me. You're going to share what's working for you. You're going to see other coaches in here sharing what's working for them and has worked for them, and other challengers that have been on this a little bit longer. Even if you're here and you're brand new coming into this, you've got things to share. You've got ideas and input, and you have this fresh face and fresh perspective that, sometimes if we've been doing this for a long time, we might lose sight of that. And we might lose sight of that perspective. So I am excited to have you here. Now, what's going to happen? What is this challenge group? I want you to set some reasonable expectations on this. This is a 4-week boot camp set to and designed to teach you the basics of clean eating and to make this a consistent and healthy lifestyle, to incorporate fitness into it, to start making these changes. If you're coming in here, and many of you are coming in here with 50 pounds or more as a goal to lose, I don't want you to think in 4 weeks you're going to lose those 50 pounds. It's not going to happen. You didn't put it on overnight. You're not going to take it off overnight. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be consistency and effort. And it's how dedicated you are to your nutrition. If you are like me, where I tend to like my 20, make sure I have my 20%, kind of an 80-20 balance that we live on, where we eat 80% of the time really clean and that other 20% we enjoy. I enjoy my 20%. So if you're enjoying your 20%, your results are going to be slower. And I want you to just understand that. I want you to do this at a pace that you are comfortable with. I will set and help you set a plan for whatever it is that your goals are, but they have to be realistic. They have to be comfortable to you, and you have to be able to commit to sticking with them. It's not going to be easy no matter which plan you change, because it's change, and people don't necessarily like change, and we just have to accept that. I don't want to talk too long, and that's one of the things in this group. I will give you everything in a document. But I tend to keep all of the videos like 10 minutes or less, because I know we're busy. We don't have time to be like going on and on and on and on. So this will probably be the longest video that you watch the entire group. Okay. And it's proof that you can do this on any time system that you have available. We can make this work. We've got all the way down to 10-minute workouts that will kick your butt, and they will be great workouts. We've got hour-long workouts if you need them. We've got on average 30 minutes, and they are for beginners, intermediate, advanced. If I am your coach, or if your coach has not already talked to you and helped you identify and match up a program for you to start with, we need to do that immediately. So reach out to your coach and make sure that you know which program that you are going to be doing. There are over 6,000 workouts. There's over $6,000 worth of value of workouts that we have in there, meaning we've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of workouts. So if we get in there and you're just like, oh my gosh, I am not enjoying this at all, that's why there's the different trainers. There's different trainers, different personalities, different styles, different types of workouts. We are here to work with you to find what fits. We will make this work for you. I have yet to find anybody that gives it a honest effort. I have yet to find anybody that didn't find something that works for them. That's one of the brilliant things about Beachbody, is that they give it to you. They give you all of the options. It will work for you. There is a lot of variety. There's a lot of health. There's a lot of input and influence, but it's all in one umbrella. Like, I don't have to go searching over here like, hey, am I supposed to be eating this? Or what about desserts? Or what about this? Or Beachbody has it all for us. We have the fitness, we have the nutrition, and we have the community and the support. And so that for me has been a really big time saver, and I really appreciate that. So have I on occasion, could I find it cheaper on Amazon? Could I find it cheaper from somebody else or do something cheaper? Yeah, I could. But again, everything's right here available for me. So I don't have to keep multiple accounts or keep like, oh, where did I get this from? Or where did I get that from? busy moms, you understand what I'm talking about. So like sometimes that's such a huge help for us. But anyway, I digress on that. The group itself, we're running it in Facebook. We do have an app. So Beachbody has an app where you can track it every single day. You are more than welcome to use that. If you don't have access to our VIP group already, just let me or your coach know, and we will get you an invite to the app to be able to track it. There is a video that you can watch to figure out how to use that. I'll be in here daily. I will post something daily, and that whatever your questions are for the day, this is going to be where you check in the Facebook group here. You're going to check in and tell us how your day is went. There's going to be a small exercise every day for you to do. And when I say exercise, I don't mean like a workout exercise. I mean like let's talk about what you're going through or what phase you're at. And it'll take less than 5 minutes of your time to post not only a picture of you and your workout, and you're going to ask, why do I make you post a picture? I'll tell you this in just a second. But we have this daily interaction. So when you see people commenting, my goal, I will go through and I will comment on everybody's posts every day, but it's not just me. And the responsibility isn't just on me. It's on all of us to create this community. So if you go through and you read something that somebody did and you're like, wow, that's really awesome. Tell the person that. How awesome does that sound when you've got when you get a comment from somebody, even if they're a stranger within our group, and they're like, oh yeah, I did something awesome, or that really helps somebody else. It feels good. People feel good when they have those comments and interactions. So I want you to be able to do that. I want you to give that to everybody else. We need it actually in order to be successful. So if you don't show up for a day, don't come back and apologize and say, sorry, I was gone. That's the sorry on you. Got it. Move on. Just jump right back in. Okay. And be part of the community. If you've been missing for a couple of days, you can expect myself or your coach is going to be pinging you and saying, hey, by the way, what's up? If we get to the point that we've done 3 pings and haven't gotten anything back from you, then you know what? We're just going to ask you to come back to us when you're ready. You just weren't ready at this time. And I get that. It's going to happen. But just come back when you are ready. That door is always open. So the daily interaction, so you'll post daily is your commitment that you're going to post daily to your workouts. There is a program available, and I also have another video for you guys to watch during this week as we prep everything that you can watch on how to use the Beachbody on demand, which I find is just brilliant. It's not just a library of workouts. There is the Clean Eating 101. There is the nutrition. There is the food channel on there. There is a lot of resources and references for you in there. So get in there and get familiar with it. It also has your calendar. So every program has a calendar that you will follow. So you know which programs to do. This is the other thing I like about Beachbody, that I just don't have to think about this. Like, oh, did I work legs yesterday? Or am I working a body part well enough? The programs have all been designed for you. You just follow the program. Like, we can't make it any easier. And so that, I think, is a really remarkable concept that us as busy people, like, it's one less thing that we have to be responsible for and have to think of. So I'm excited about that. Just accept that you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. I have a commitment sheet that it's a Google form. It's pretty easy to do. It takes just a couple minutes. But basically it talks about your commitment in there and what your expectations are. Cause I'm going to be real honest. I'm a few years into this. I've already committed. I don't need to worry about my commitment. Even going through a health problem, I have said, I'm still committed. So I am here to help support you. I am here to help encourage you and answer these questions, but this is your journey. And I want you to figure out what works for you, what works for your family, because something will work. And if you want to tell me that living a healthier lifestyle is not going to benefit you, we probably should have the conversation right now and go our separate ways, because that's not the answer. Every day, every time that we take a moment to take care of ourselves, mentally, physically, spiritually, is one more way that we are extending our life. We are expanding our outreach to people. I know that the influence I have on my kids, here's my motivation wall right here. My kids write me messages for the exercise, and they love you. And they just know it's part of my life right now. None of this was easy in the beginning, and people wanted to support me, but weren't really sure how. And they knew I kind of had a history of like my yo-yo dieting and weight going up and down. but they all came around but I had to show them my commitment level. So that's the same for you. You are going to have to show them your commitment level. You're going to have spouses that are going to make kind of some snarky comments. You might have family members, or, they say it, but they come from a place of love, but they come from a place of concern as well. And they're not really sure how they're going to fit into your life anymore. And it's just this crazy mindset and makeup. I want you to be prepared for that. It's going to happen. People are going to say it. I want you to smile anytime somebody does. Just smile, hold your head high, and be really proud that you are on this journey. Be really proud that you have taken the time to take care of yourself, and you are going to take care of the rest of everybody else out there. That influence will come. And I hope I give you that confidence by the end of this boot camp. But at the end of this boot camp, again, if you've got 50 pounds to lose, if you've got even 20 pounds to lose, if you've got, you're not even looking to lose weight, that you want to gain muscle, or you want to lean out, this isn't going to just happen in 4 weeks. This is a lifestyle. We do the groups to keep you accountable and to help you. So I just want you to realize that. I also want you to realize that people's body types are different. People's makeup is different. So you're going to see somebody that's going to have these incredible results, like quick weight loss results right here in the beginning. And then some people are going to taper off, or some people are slower to pick up their metabolism is a little bit slower. So maybe they don't jump in with great results right away. You're not doing anything wrong. If you're following the program, we might need a tweak here and there. We might find out that you have, some sort of intolerance to certain types of food. And the minute we tweak that, those results will start coming. These do work. These are not quick solutions. These are meant for you to not have to look back next year and say, oh my God, I still can't button my pants. I still can't fit into the clothes in my closet. This is designed to help you have confidence in yourself, to have confidence in this journey. And I'm so excited to have you here. Every time we have busy moms, busy working ladies, whatever and however you identify yourself as busy, I get so excited to watch that commitment. I get so excited for us to be able to say, take that. We can make it work. And we can. It's all about balance, and having these timelines and these restrictions. And I tell you that because, guys, I have a full-time career. I have 2 kids, and I work a health and fitness business. Like, I have not only committed to myself doing the health and fitness, I've committed to making a business to help you guys do it too, and to grow. So we can make this work. And I firmly believe in it. There's going to be some things in this group that I ask you to do that are going to make you uncomfortable. Nobody likes to take before pictures. I got it. I totally get it. You don't want to take the measurements either. Take them. You trust me. Take them. I don't care if you've never done it before. If you have never, you don't have to share them. They don't have to go out online, but promise me you will take them, because you don't notice the changes because you see yourself day in and day out. And as hard as it is to see those pictures in the very beginning, it's pretty incredible 4 weeks from now to see all of those changes that you're like, what? I haven't changed at all. Especially because the scale is not your friend. We're going to talk about that in the group, but the scale is a liar. It is the worst indicator of your progress. Especially because when we start talking about fat versus muscle and what it looks like, and it's going to blow your mind. I told you that the results are going to be varied. I want you to spend, so for all of you, I think just about everybody's going to have the portion control container nutrition plan that they're going to be following. It is, I don't want you to eat from the containers. I've got a whole video that we're going to talk about that. And we're also going to have, at the ends of week 1 and 2, we're going to have meal planning, like how to sit out and actually write out a meal plan for you and your family, and like what all these crazy boxes look like and mean, and don't be scared of them. We're going to go over the containers. And I know all of you opened them up and you're looking and you're like, these are really small. I am going to be hungry. This is never going to work for me. And, I'm going to tell you that it will. I'm going to tell you to trust the process. I'm going to tell you we're going to have the videos and we're going to have a call and go over all of the stuff for you so that it is a lifestyle. Like, you are able to incorporate it into your life. I want you, before we do that, before we have our first call, I want you to spend at least an hour, like just 1 hour, one concentrated hour fully dedicated to reading the nutrition plan under 21 Day Fix. You see the portion controls in all kinds of different workouts and programs. go to the 21-day fix program. That's why On Demand is brilliant, because you have access to all of them. I want you to go to the 21-day fix and read over the nutrition guide there and figure out what your eating bracket is from there. You know, and we're gonna work on that. We're also gonna work on a quick tip for you: containers. Those containers, there's a lot of different ways to approach it. I'm gonna tell you right now, plan ahead of time. And so you're not trying to track your containers later on, and then you end up at the end of the day and you have a green and a half a yellow to eat, and that's all you've got for the rest of the day. You'll understand what all of that means. It all represents and corresponds to different food groups. You can eat a balanced lifestyle. You can eat your pizza. You can have burgers. You can have wine. You know, this is meant to be a lifestyle program. But it's everything in moderation. So I just want you guys to get used to that, to get ready for it. I'm super excited. Every day, be asking questions, be learning, be wanting to know. Yeah, I had my notes here. Because it's incredible. I love our team. I love all of the backgrounds and perspectives that we have. We've got farmers, we've got lawyers, we've got doctors, we've got stay-at-home moms, we've got moms of one, we've got newborns up to grandmothers. So their kids have grown and they're out of the house, and now they're on the journey the second time around, you know, and getting to support. There is the whole range in here. So if you've got questions and you're just not really sure, just ask. Somebody here in this group will be here to help you. We have 2 groups going right now. So this is the boot camp for everybody. And then there is another program that's going on. It's a little bit more advanced. You guys have seen me posting about this 80-day program that I'm doing. So a lot of the experience is over in that group right now, going through the test group. But we can reach back to them at any time. And a lot of them will be in here too, because they're coaches and they have you guys all in here too. So it's exciting. Yes, you're going to think you're crazy. You're going to have doubt. You're going to have, like, why am I doing this moments? But I'll tell you, that first time that you button up those pants and you've been working really hard at them, it's totally worth it. The first time that, you know, your kids choose a healthier food option over the fried option or whatever it is, because they've seen you doing it, totally worth it. The first time that you go back to the doctor and maybe you've had high cholesterol, you've had high blood pressure, you've had a myriad of health issues. And the first time you go back after the annual checkup, because I know myself and my mother and a number of other challengers in here have all experienced this after drinking Shakeology consistently, after eating healthy and having that exercise. Those 3 basic things. After doing that consistently over time, all of us have come back. Our cholesterol has been lower. My doctor is just like, it totally blows my mind. I don't even have to take a multivitamin anymore, because like my vitamin and nutrient levels are just, are so much better now. And it's just, it astonishes me, because I am not the healthiest person to eat either, but I made that commitment to do it a majority of the time. So I'm excited for this, for you, for all of you. And I don't care if it's your first time here. I mean, I do care. I'm super excited if it's your first time here, but I don't care if it's your first time here or if this is like your 3rd or 4th or 5th attempt at a challenge group. If this is your 15th challenge group that you've completed, I am excited. We are always students. We are always learning. Our bodies are always evolving and adapting, and we've got so much to learn about ourselves. And with that said, I'm looking forward to a really great boot camp. And I need that commitment from you guys to be there, to show up every day, to drink your Shakeology, to ask your questions. And when you're not perfect, because you won't be perfect the whole time, I want you to learn to love yourself, give yourself permission to say that's okay, dust yourself off, get right back up, and get right back into the group. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I am so excited for this. Bye.